My name is Vernon Kerswell. Don't step on the prototypes. I'm the founder of Extreme Flyers, and I've been making microdrones since 2011. We're really excited to be ready to launch Microdrone 3.0. So Microdrone 3.0 is the third generation of the microdrone. It's smart, small, sophisticated, and it's connected. It's a small-sized personal drone, which is going to new levels in technology, cramming these features into a small device. So start off with, I'd like to show you how the drone flies, and then talk a little bit about the features which go into it. In 2011, we really saw drones as a kind of evolution of helicopters, little toy helicopters, and we'd had some experience with that, and we made the first microdrone using sensors to stabilize it, and it was great, and the response was fantastic. We got some great news stories, the press covered it, and it's fantastic. We then we sold about 5,000 units of that, which is a small number compared to what we needed to get it into full, mass adoption. We then worked on that for about 18 months and launched the Microdrone 2.0, which was the first drone, small-sized drone with a camera. Everyone was saying, "Oh, that's a great product, but can it carry a camera?" So we made a small camera, like those little tiny cameras you get in your pocket, and you can make little photos and stuff. So we put one out on it and connected it up and made it as a module, so you didn't have to have it, but you were able to clip it on and then make videos and photos. And that's fantastic. And then all the media guys who saw it, they were like, "Wow, this is fantastic." And they made it. We made it, and we sold 60,000 units last year of that product. It was fantastic. Following on the worldwide launch, we demonstrated it at various high-profile events around the world, including TechCrunch Disrupt, and that's when it really became a viable product, and we saw the opportunity because it's a sub $99 drone. It's affordable for anybody, and it's got some really sophisticated technology. So we hired top engineers and designers, and we worked for about 18 months again to further on develop the product. And now we're launching the Microdrone 3.0 on Indiegogo next week on the 16th of June at 2 p.m. at the Europa's conference. So I'll talk about the features now, because that's what it's all about. We didn't want to make just a drone. We wanted to make the best and greatest micro drone there is, and pack all the technology you see in the big high-end devices into a small-sized device. So the first major thing is the camera. The Microdrone 3.0 has a 720p HD camera, which can record videos and photos at 30 frames a second. That video not only streams your smartphone, but also stores it on board, so you get first-person view. Whatever you're shooting with a drone, you can now see it on your smartphone. So we've teamed up with a company called Dodocase Vr, which we believe is the best Google Cardboard. And we've worked with them to develop a first-person view drone experience. So basically you use your smartphone in the Dodocase, and then you put this on your face, and you see what you're shooting from the drone. We've also developed the ability to stream and broadcast via Meerkat, so that you can stream it to social media in real time. So whatever the drone is shooting, you can broadcast it to friends and family on the go. That's a big step up. The next thing is you can fly with multiple devices. So you can fly with your smartphone, but also with your handset. Because people who said, "Oh, that's a great product, but do I have to carry on that clunky handset?" And we wanted to make it easy to use with your smartphone. So you just push the button, it'll take off, fly with your smartphone, pan it around, and but also you'll be able to use your handset, which is the 2.4 gigahertz, to fly really, really long distances. Finally, we've made it modular. So all the parts snap in and out, because we see not as a drone with just like a camera, but a drone which is continuously evolving. So we're working with third-party app developers and module developers to create really amazing experiences. So for example, we've got in development, we've got new cameras, sophisticated sensors, things like air quality sensors, which can measure various air quality, like fun things like laser shooters, Nerf gun shooters, and the whole thing clicks together like Lego. So those are the main 4 features. But there's one feature which is incredibly important, and which is something you only find in high-end devices, which is this. This is the smallest gimbal in the world. It's a sophisticated drone gimbal, but it's a small size. And the issue you have with the camera is when you have a drone mounted on a camera, as the drone goes forward and backwards, that means the video also goes up and down. So you can hardly see it when you're doing first-person view with your headset, or if you're getting a panning shot going forward or side to side. The micro gimbal has 2 servos which stabilize it even as you're flying forward. So as you're flying forward, that's intelligently stabilized with an accelerometer. We also merged this with really great industrial design. So I'd like to show you how it connects to the drone. One of the most pain points of drones was the fact that you have to connect everything up with wires. With our new design, everything is done with magnets. You touch it, and it's connected. It just snaps on like Lego. So that's really it. We're launching on Indiegogo next week. This is the first time we've actually publicly shown the gimbal and these features. And we'll be launching next week. So yeah, thank you very much. And catch me at the end if you'd like to see any more detail.